Maybe I can learn something tonight.
Yeah,
I'm looking to play Alex.
We did a breakdown just at the top. Nothing like, just an approachable breakdown, like nothing too brainy. And we've just found a lot of real fun stuff with Alex. I'm really liking how he plays. Really liking his normals and some of his surprise tactics. I don't even think they're gimmicks. It's too early also to say they're gimmicks, but surprise tactics I'm going to call them. That's the polite way to call them right now. Okay, and Vicious playing real patiently. Doesn't want to overexert himself. But again, look, those reactions, I'm really glad that those the air throw legs can be done on reaction. You don't have to make like a read or a prediction too much. You actually have it in you to just do it like a DP.
Vicious playing really solid for a day one character.
Yeah.
And we don't get to see too much Tempest play because he doesn't always make the trip from San Diego up.
Oh, that's true.
He's a really good Vega. So if Vicious, for whatever, does lose this match, I could see him switching to Karin.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think so too. And I think, again, it's too early to say. Nobody really knows matchup, but that's going to close it. That's going to close it right
He
there.
just went for it.
Yeah. It's like Capcom was like, you know what we really miss? Focus attacks.
Yep. Yes.
Hey, can we give this to Alex? What are we doing? So if you guys missed focus attacks but hated FADCs, Alex is your guy.
It looks like that forward fierce does it hit a crouching opponent on block?
No, it does. It does. We at up close though.
Okay.
Yeah, and so does the crouching fierce.
Okay.
It does pop them up, crouching opponents too. It does not whiff. Mistimed charging elbow. Really great tech from Tempest. Tempest kind of realizing some of these things.
And Tempest taking totally advantage of a day one.
Yeah. So as much as Vicious is doing well with Alex, remember that he doesn't know how to play Alex just as much as some people don't know how to play against Alex.
Exactly.
That's the hazard of playing a day one character is, like, hey, maybe you're really good with him and maybe you're finding some stuff, but you know what? The other person, they're going to capitalize that you don't know as much as you're going to capitalize on them not knowing.
Correct.
So it's a hazard, but Vicious doing a really good job, by the way. He's only spent, before the tournament tonight, he only spent really an hour.
An hour playing Alex?
An hour working on Alex, yeah. Because he finished his job today, got off the clock, went home and did like a little bit. And then here he is today.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, right. We all lead double lives here. Ooh, okay, whiff throw. Tempest is going to have to take full. Did not punish him for it, though.
Let's see what he can pull off. He's a V trigger.
Yeah. A focus. If he can land a V trigger.
And he just goes for it.
That's going to land. That's going to land. That's like, he almost used it as a counter poke.
Yeah.
Super.
It still doesn't do as much damage as Karin's. Super.
Yeah. And so Vicious with that winning smile, I feel we're gonna see Karin come out now.
Definitely.
Now his Karin is incredibly comprehensive. Something he's been doing is he's been doing a sort of compendium of all the moves that Karin can punish, and how. Okay. So he's going through every character, and Karin versus Dawson, Karin versus Chun, Karin versus Vega, and just going through normals and specials and saying okay, for that normal I can punish it standing here using this button. Yeah, we called it. We all called it. Yeah.
Exactly. I think it's the better choice for this matchup anyway, considering that we don't know what Alex has yet. We don't know his tools yet or how he can deal with Vega. So I think this is a good choice. I've seen Vicious play Karin over the past few weeks, and I like what he's doing with it so far.
Yeah. Easily one of the most consistent Karins in SoCal.
Yes.
At least playing offline. I'm not going to call out every Karin player, but Vicious is a really solid Karin.
Yeah.
And right there, already kind of changing it up. Going in a little bit more aggressively than he was with Alex. But also protecting, looking for counter pokes, looking for counters. Wants to open up for big damage.
Right now, Tempest keeping him out.
Yeah, doing a really, really solid ground game. Not bouncing around like you see Vegas tend to do. Yeah, Tempest on match point now.
Vega's really tricky in this game, really tricky.
Yeah, he's not as... He hasn't... I don't want to say he's lost defensiveness, but he certainly has. He doesn't play as lame as he has in past games, simply for the fact that he's not charged anymore. So now he can have keep that forward momentum and still just surprise you.
Yeah.
You know, and now that the wall dive can, he's just walking up, and then wall dive. He's in your face.
Very tough character to deal with. But Vicious keeping it in, applying good pressure.
Yeah, just wants to push it. Push it, Sith. Not happy until that fire hydrant is broken.
Tempest right back in it.
Ooh, whip throw, but okay. Still keeping the pressure on.
Waiting for his opportunity.
But Tempest, as soon as he sees the recovery frames, just going for those wall dives, and he's been real consistent with those.
See what Vicious can do with this. He's got meter.
He can do it. I think he built it on that moment.
Is that going to kill? And it kills.
That must have been right on the pixel.
Wow.
And the oh ho 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 ho.
Final round. Fight.
Oof. Both looking for something, fishing for a poke.
Both playing a solid neutral game as well.
Yeah.
Vicious with first blood. Staying on top of him. One more mix-up. It's done.
Not satisfied with waiting around. He wants to take this round because remember, this is dangerous. This Tempest wins. That's it. That's it for Vicious. Oh, really good whiff punish there.
Tempest is going to make him work for it though.
Yeah, and now Tempest, any moment now, he's sitting on critical art, and that could be death for Vicious. Okay, now if he had it, I feel that would have been.
Vicious with V-trigger activated.
Looking for something.
I think he could have extended that for a little bit of extra damage.
That's going to be critical art, and that's it.
Yeah. Good games to both of those guys. They both played excellent. Solid neutral game, solid footsie game.
Yeah.
That was a really exciting match to watch.